This is a two-part in one video tutorial on how to play the succession theme. And I'm going to start with some information that'll be most useful to experienced players, but then I'm going to give a way for beginners to start to learn to play the succession theme or a bunch of other music. So I'm starting with a C minor chord in first inversion. Change one note to play an A flat major chord in second inversion. Change one more note to play an F minor 6 chord. So I'm just going to move my pinky down from E flat to D. And then the next chord is a G sus to a G. And again, I'm just going to change one note. A flat moves down to G. There's your G sus. Thumb moves down to B. There's your G chord. So your four chords are C minor, A flat major, F minor 6, G sus, G. Your bass notes are C. I use the lowest C on the piano. A flat, F, D. So for each measure, it'll be a left hand bass note followed by 3 chords on the beat. And on this one, I'm playing G sus twice, then resolving to the G chord on the last quarter note. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of moving around between the bass notes and the chord tones. That's why I find it's very important to use a fingering for right hand that will allow you to play that mostly by feel so that your eyeballs can be looking at where you're moving for those left hand leaps. We're starting with a C minor chord in first inversion, but you got to have this little rip up from G, A, natural, B, natural, C, and your E flat on the bottom. So I'm kind of rolling those 5 pitches upwards pretty quickly. So you really got to land on the pinky strong. It's going to sound like this with left hand. Then starts the scale pattern with a thumb on B, because I can get from pinky on C to thumb on B by feel, kind of. 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. That leaves me with my thumb on G, which is important because now I've got to go up an octave, and I can feel an octave from G to G, thumb to pinky, pretty easily. So five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. Genius. Once again, I land with thumb on D, which allows me to feel up an octave to pinky on D. And then I just play a C harmonic minor scale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And that's your succession theme if you're an experienced player and you can figure out the notes of it, but maybe you don't have the physical coordination to do it. That's the physical coordination. And if you need help with that, put a question or comment in the comments and I'll see if I can get to it and help you. Now I want to talk about how you can approach this if you're a beginner, because this is too hard. You can't get to this, what I just played. It'd be kind of like me as someone with no muscle tone trying to immediately go bench press 200 pounds. It ain't going to happen anytime soon. But I know that I could do that if I started by bench pressing 50 pounds. So the approach here is to learn how chords function relative to one another. And this is the point in the video where I'm going to soft sell you something. And I'm saying that up front. A bunch of people are going to get bent out of shape about that. And that just means they don't value the learning. So yes, I'm selling something. The way I look at it is, I don't feel that I'm trying to sell you a product here so much as I feel that I'm selling you tools to understand music for yourself and to be creative with music and to be musically thoughtful. I have a piano course called Play and Sing in Harmony that deals with the way chords function and how you can improvise with chords. So for this particular piece, the succession theme, we're in C minor. Here it is. The succession theme starts with a C minor chord, followed by an A flat major chord, followed by an F minor chord, the 4 chord in C minor, followed by the dominant chord in C minor. I'm leaving out the G sus chord in this version because, as you'll hear, it's not super necessary. And the trick is to uncomplicate these things as much as possible so that you can get to something functional quickly. With my course Play and Sing in Harmony, you'll get a 5-sheet set of chords that goes into detail about how to play in any major and minor key, in addition to other bits of chord theory like open voicings and closed voicings and inversions. We start with a C minor chord, A flat major chord, F minor, G major. And again, the chord sheet that comes with my course will give you a template for how to play those chords, because there's not just one way to play them. You can use your creativity to come up with some different sounds that kind of feel different in the hand to play as well as sounding different. So what I would do here as a beginner is I would learn the chord changes. And then I would use keys from C minor to improvise over those chord changes. And you can even hear this if you watch Succession. You will hear this chord progression happening frequently with different variations of things happening along with it. So there are little variations in the theme, and you can be creative with this. If I was starting out with this, I would have a picture in my mind of what C minor kind of looks like and what these chords look and feel and function like in the key. Incidentally, the first 3 chords here will also allow you to play the Mandalorian theme. My course is called Play and Sing in Harmony. You get all the chords in major and minor tonalities, in addition to the coursework, which will teach you how to hear them for yourself. So you don't have to rely on someone else to tell you how to understand music. You can do it with your own hearing and your own thoughtfulness and understanding and creativity. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you enjoy playing the Succession theme, and I hope you enjoy being creative with that material. Take care.